Okay, the next step in the installation process is to level and plumb the system here. So for this wheel, we need to have a level, and I like this little torpedo level because it's easy to place on a shelf, and also on the side panel here, you can handle it very easily. You're also going to need a screw gun. In this case, we just had an extension with a Phillips screwdriver in the end, which a little one will work, but the extension is kind of nice to have. And then at the very end, we're going to go ahead and clamp the system to the wall, and for that, we're going to use these little cover caps to cover up the brackets up at the top. So we'll begin on the left side and move our way to the right. So we'll go ahead, and I already got the level placed into this shelf section here. We'll look at the plumb of the level itself, and it looks like it's going to be a little low on this side right here. To adjust this is the top screw on the hanging bracket up here. I'll go ahead and use my left hand to go up here and make sure we're going to go right on the clockwise. Brings the side panel up. Get that in there. And we'll watch the bubble as we do this. And we're a little further than it should have, so just go counterclockwise in the back position. And all we're doing is raising and lowering the side so that we get the bubble right in the middle right here. So that looks really good. So I'm going to move over to the next section over here. So I'll simply just put the level in here. That looks perfect. So we're going to come over to this next section here. Put the level in here. That looks really nice too. So again, if you get your rail nice and level, this part should go pretty simple, pretty quick. So the last one we're going to do is this guy over here. All right, so it shows this side being down a little bit. Pull it up. So again, I'm going to go to the top of the hanging bracket, make sure I'm going in a clockwise direction on a screw gun. Go to the top screw right here. Now you don't need to go very far. Just kind of watch this bubble. And there we are. So now we're level. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to secure the brackets to the rail. And that's by the lower screw on the hanging bracket. So on the clockwise direction, and let's make sure not to go too tight on those, because what will happen is it will keep drawing the rail into the bracket. So here we go. That's as tight as you need to go. Right there. This kind of a ratchet impact driver, so as it starts clutching is about where you need to be. So all the tighter you need to go on those. Okay, now everything's tightened to the rail. I'm now going to go put the rail cover, the bracket covers on, and then we'll move to the next step here. So for that, got these bracket covers right here. Take them out of the little wrapper. These are right hand and left hand. So this one right here is a right hand bracket cover. We'll just stick this up here. Simply just push those straight through. They just slide right into place. And then we'll do the left side. Now we're going to do plumbing on the section 2. And the plumb is going to allow us to get the sides where they need to go, and that just kind of shifts the units down below here, and this is before we install the cleats. So we'll go ahead and plumb these after this. There we go. That's the last one there. Okay, so now we're gonna take our level and we're gonna put them on. And then what's really important is where you have drawers. You got to be plumb. If you're out of plumb on the drawers, all the drawers are gonna look crooked. So level and plumb, very important for the drawer section here. Basically take our level. That looks nice and plumb right here. Come over to this one over here. Yeah, nice and plumb. Go ahead and look at this one over here. Okay, we're plumb. So, but if it was out of plumb, say for example, if a side was shifted this way or this way, just a simple movement on the bottom, just by slightly tapping the bottom of the side, it will shift everything over one direction to the other. And again, you just want to watch your bubble, just to make sure certain your bubble is in the center of the two lines.